is your girl Angeer and I'm back at it again. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Again, if you love me, subscribe. If you hate me, subscribe. Again, we're all here sharing love and just having love for your complexion. So today I'm going to be talking about my first time ever doing a high fashion shoot. High fashion shoot. High fashion shoot. So I may have to repeat that a couple of times. But that was one of my very first photos ever, and why it interests me more to do become even a model and stuff like that. So one of the reasons I started modeling was because I fell in love with it, and I just wanted to be a part of the industry itself. How the makeup artists, photographers, and also wardrobe stylists. I just wanted to be a part of that and create everlasting art. So guys, if you guys can look up here, you guys can see my very first photo shoot, and it was called Metamorphosis. So I mean, it wasn't the best, I would say it was the best experience because of the thrill, but it wasn't the best experience. But the best thing that came out of it was that it had such iconic photos that were shared, I said all over the internet, but nobody really knew who the model was. So one of the most iconic photos within that project, which was called Metamorphosis, it's about change, morph, and I think growth as well. It was a picture of me that was taken by Stephen D and wardrobe styled by Courtney and Ewell. Those were the stylists behind it and the creators behind the whole concept. So it was a series of different photos and also it was a competition as well. I don't know what happened between all of them. You know, the only thing that disappointed me that I took my time throughout the summer and taking time off from work in order to go to these photo shoots and also do the competition as well. Yes, of course, I did win. I mean, you know, there were some really gorgeous, beautiful women there, you know, beautiful models and stuff like that. But I was happy that I got to win and also continue on the project. But it never, I don't know what the idea of the project was all about, really, to be honest. Were they trying to go mainstream into New York and all over the world? I wasn't sure, but I knew it was a very high fashion editorial shoot that we were doing. And they say at that time I had a editorial look, which I wish I still have, but once you hit the age, you kind of gain weight. So the photos here, this photo over here on top is one of the most iconic one, which was a picture. What they did was I had a whole bunch of materials around me. So what I was doing was just dancing around and flowing around. And Mr. Stephen D. Hill, who's a photographer here in the Dallas area, captured a moment where those materials looked a little bit like the map of Africa. And it was very iconic. That picture was shared on Tumblr and other various social media platforms, but nobody knew who the photographer was and who the model was, or who was the style, the concept behind it and stuff like that. So it was kind of a little bit disappointing because we wanted credit as well. But you know, social media was very starting, especially Instagram was in its early stages, where people were a bit stingy with their shares and stuff like that. So people would share it on their platforms as they grow their platforms, but they would never give the artist or whoever was working behind that picture any credits or any credentials that they got this picture from somewhere. What was it? The middle of this year, actually, about 4 or 5 months ago, somewhere in it was South Africa, there was an artist, and I will be posting that video as well. There was an artist who was painted that particular picture, and he said he got it off Google. Okay, yeah, right, okay. So he said he got it off Google. So someone tagged me on it and be like, oh my gosh, this guy is painting you. And this guy is making like legit money from it. So it was painted somewhere in But again, there was no credit. If there was credit due, then it would be totally fine, but you're making money from this. But again, it's kind of, I don't know, it's one of those arguments that you can't really win, because he's getting how do you call it, inspired of something that he saw. But the fact that he said he came up with it, that's what I was like, well, huh. But anyway, I talked to the artist and I mentioned, hey, this is me on the photo, and this is the photographer and the stylist behind the shoot. We would like for you to, you know, give us some credits, or give them some credits, so people would know where this iconic picture came from. So and then also, like, we did a series of them. So that's the inspiration behind this photo shoot, and these photos, these iconic photos, was morphing from just, I don't know, it's pretty much morphing from within and to out, and then your beauty comes out and blah blah blah. So that was the idea with it. I was excited about it. So yeah, I wanted to share with you guys that. That's when in 2000, actually these photos were taken in 2011 or 10, summer of 2011 or 10, one of those. That's when these pictures were taken, and that's when I became very interested in fashion, and I wanted to just be an editorial model. I also will try to do a series of different photos of like, and the story and the backstory behind them. And also the funny thing is, this photo was taken, yeah, of course, they were taken in summer. So here in Texas, is summer heat is not a joke at all. It is not a joke. So, and at that time I had a car that did not even have air conditioner, so imagine sweating all the time and just driving back and forth 30 minutes or whatever, because I really believed, and I was like, this is my time, you know, I'm gonna make it. The photos came out the bomb. It was just like, it was just not my time. So even though the photos came out amazing, it just was not my time. I'm still expecting to be my time. I'm still working, and you know, I'm still also modeling. And if you want to see more of my modeling pictures, I do post them on my Instagram. That's where you get to see my artistic style and stuff like that. Besides here on YouTube, you guys don't get to really see my artistic side, crazy, weird artistic side, if you may call. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram as well, I will be posting those links, or you can look on my channel as well. All those information is there, so you can follow that page too. So yeah, so let me again, I'm sorry. So again, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I really appreciate it for continuously subscribing to my YouTube channel. Now, if you guys are also wanting to send some requests on what you would like to see more on my channel, you can email me at angeer Q&A, right here, Q&A@gmail.com. You can send me any question if you want me to give you any advice. You know, I mean, I'll give you my opinion, but you know, if you want to follow it, that's fine as well. And what else am I missing? I mean, that's it. So yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and welcome to the family. This is your girl Angeer, and I am